Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, so I'm here, as you can see, in a hotel room. It's like hot out here in California.
Tarzan couldn't take this kind of hot.
It's like, yeah, it's bad. And today I'm gonna do a movie review. I can't talk. It's like I'm Jimmy Stewart.
Very funny.
So let's try that again.
If you've got something to say, don't be shy. Spit it out.
I'm gonna do a movie review of Thor. Yeah. Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder. There's a lot of other movie reviews out there right now. Criticisms and critiques and this, I got the problem with this, I got a problem with that, this is wrong with it, but this is good, you know. I'm kind of torn.
That's what's going on.
Part of me wants to like it, but there are some parts that didn't really work for me, so I'm kind of torn.
Nothing's right, I'm torn.
Moving on. So I get to the right side of the camera so I can put some shit up over here. Yeah, I usually like horror films as long as it's got a good story, as long as it scares you. Can some of you see where I'm going with this? I know one person on the internet that does. Yeah, she's very clever. Check out her channel. It's Katie O'Shaughnessy. She does Walking Dead reactions. She'd probably get this. I like horror movies, but and this is not a horror movie by any means. It's like, in fact, it's quite the opposite. As far as horror movies go, I don't just like gore for the sake of gore. I like horror movies when they're not too gory. Yeah. And even though this is not a horror movie, it's still quite gory. Christian Bale is a consummate actor. He's one of the top actors of our generation. Everything I see him in, he is like, his line deliveries, his emotions, his character that he comes up with, everything. But I can understand they're not wanting to make it like Gorr was in the comic books because you can't really see his face. It's like, with Christian Bale, like the way they did him as Gorr, you can see his facial expressions, you can see his emotions, like what he's feeling. And that also, I guess, is what made Christian Bale want to do this role, because actors, I mean, let's face it, they're actors. You know, they want to show they can act. That's why they got into the business, you know. If Christian Bale was buried under all this prosthetics and all this makeup, I think that his performance would have been lost. So, yeah, I understand their thinking on it. Yeah, so this movie, even though, like, his performance is, wow, it's top-notch. The movie's not a gore fest. It's not a gore fest. I usually don't say this, but I wanted to see more gore. Yeah. Marvel, they finally got a new villain. Now, I could be mistaken, but I think they might have done some reading. Well, one of the things that I found gory was the gory fight scenes. Yeah, the problem I had, Taika Waititi, is that Waititi? His name reminds me too much of Ricky Tikki Tavi. Yeah, that brings back some memories. Ricky Tikki Tavi. No, I'm not gonna call you that. Taika. They made all the gory fight scenes in black and white. Okay, I get it. Okay, Gorr, he's got black and white makeup, Taika Waititi. He's got black and white makeup. But you don't need to make all his scenes black and white for whatever stupid reason you have to do that. Whatever to distinguish that you're on Gorr's planet instead of like wherever else, New Asgard or You don't need to distinguish that by changing the color of the movie. We're audience members. We're pretty smart. The incredible makeup job that they did on Christian Bale is lost because it's buried in the background at every scene that he's in because the whole scene is black and white. His makeup is all black and white, and the whole entire scene is black and white. Something let a bird in. Natalie Portman. Wow. She's back. Natalie Portman. I've loved her for years.
He likes me.
Don't be cute.
He's my knight in shining armor.
Ever since I saw her in her Scream debut in Leon the Professional, and then Beautiful Girls, and then Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. Gotta mention Garden State, directed by Zach Braff. That movie is in and out of my top 10 movies of all time, constantly. Natalie Portman. I was kind of hoping she would have worked out more like Chris Hemsworth did for the role of the mighty Thor. I know she worked out a little, but I don't think she worked out any harder than she normally does. I saw a little bit of hunkiness to her, but that could have been like CGI. Yeah, you gotta love the bicep vein. Yeah, Natalie Portman didn't have that. I have a feeling that she didn't want to sacrifice her own good looks for the sake of the role by looking more masculine. Don't worry, man. You can't. There's no way you can look masculine. You're too beautiful. You're just too beautiful. For example, Kristen Nunn over here. Yeah, don't go to that extreme. That takes years, Natalie. If you could have maybe hired Kristen Nunn to train you. Regardless, Natalie performance. Not only is she beautiful, she's breathtaking, and her line deliveries and the scenes between her, Natalie Portman, and Chris Hemsworth. Their scenes are just they're mind blowing. Their scenes just took off, and so she got a lot of criticism, like she didn't pull off the mighty Thor, like she's better when she's acting as Jane Foster. But yeah, I didn't really see that. It's just the writing. Taika Waititi, he has a problem writing stuff. He can write silliness like a Groucho Marx,
Can you sleep on your stomach with such big buttons on your pajamas?
But he has a problem when it comes to real life talking. There's a couple lines in here that bothered me when she was the mighty Thor. It's almost like Taika Waititi's Taika, his kids wrote the dialogue. Because when Natalie Portman, she's getting ready to, give Gorr a zonker? But anyways, when she's about ready to clobber Gorr, she jumps up into the air like Thor and says, "Eat my hammer." That's something a child would write. Eat my hammer? Really? Or Gorr makes a reference to her, he calls her Lady Thor, and then she goes, "No, the name's Mighty Thor." Really? That's like, somebody calling me, "Hey Richard," and I'm saying, no, it's Rockin' Richard, okay? Yeah, the movie, a lot of people are saying it feels like a 2.5-hour Saturday Night Live skit. I didn't see that. They said 85% of the movie is jokes, and the other 15% is other stuff. I didn't see that. There's some cute lines in here. They're not jokes. They're cute lines. Okay, there's a difference. I didn't see what everybody's saying. It's like a joke every 2 minutes. I didn't see that. And the Guardians of the Galaxy are in this, but they're in here so quick. You blink, you're gonna miss them. You go out to if you're watching this movie in the beginning, you go to the bathroom, you're gonna miss the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Shut up, all of you. Nobody move. Stay where you are, everybody.
What is it?
I have to go to the can again. I don't want to miss nothing.
Thought they should have been in a little bit more. Natalie Portman kills. She rocks. I hope they follow the comics and they make a Jane Foster Valkyrie movie. Let Marvel make a Jane Foster Valkyrie movie with Natalie Portman. She can wear a suit of armor and I'd go watch her. In fact, I think she did. Did she in the movie Your Highness? I don't know. Yeah, I heard the monster concepts were drawn by Taika What? His kids and Chris Hemsworth's kids, probably they might have written some of the dialogue too. Yeah. Playing Gorr's daughter in this is Chris Hemsworth's own daughter. And she's incredible. if his daughter gets like critical praise, she's gonna be in all his films. Yeah, and there's a post-credit scene in here. To me, is one of the best post-credit scenes ever. Why? Because it gives a big reveal of who is gonna be in the next Thor movie. Yeah. And not only does it say his name or her name, they also show them.
Matt Damon.
Thor has a power in this movie that he doesn't have in the other movie. Which if he had this power in Avengers Endgame, chances are Endgame or Infinity War could have ended a bit sooner. Would have been like an hour and a half movie instead of 2 hours. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, so Thorm has Thorm. Thorm. It's a combination of Thor and Storm. Thorm. Yeah, so and then the another thing, the beginning of Thor Love and Thunder. It starts off on a sad note. It's kind of like the Disney Pixar's Up. You remember that? The beginning of Up? Oh my gosh. You're like, why bring an audience down at the very first scene of your movie? You know, don't do that. You want to bring them up. Did I just accidentally make a pun? I think I did. I talked about, you know, Disney Pixar's Up, and the beginning of Thor Love and Thunder is kind of like that, and you don't want to bring your audience down in the beginning of a movie. You want to bring them up. Yeah, up. I guess the only way to go from there is up. I thought the visuals were great. Russell Crowe, he's in this. He's still got his acting chops, man. He's Russell Crowe. And he fit perfectly as, he played Zeus. Yeah, he played Zeus. That scene's kind of funny. Natalie Portman, man, she just blew me away. Cause, I'm not gonna say anything. Zip. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth, whoa! He put on more muscle than he had in any other movie. Yeah, but I didn't understand the hate for this movie. I just don't. It's fun. It's a fun time at the movies. I mean, when you're going to watch a Marvel movie, a superhero movie, you can't expect to walk out of there with like any worldly wisdom or...
I mean, nobody puts ketchup on a hot dog.
You're expecting action. But with Thor, you also get comedy.
Are we still talking about that hunk, Chris Hemsworth?
And I was so relaxed watching this movie. I was sitting in the theater with the recliner seats. That's my review. Yeah, of Thor Love and Thunder. I hope you guys go watch it. It's worth it. Let me know what you thought. Let me know your thoughts. Please hit that like button and subscribe and ding the bell for notifications. Yeah, you guys have a great day, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Okay? Take care. Catch you later.